When did you know that you wanted to get into the fitness scene or the athletic performance space? When did you know that's what you wanted to do?
I wanted to know when I was in high school. So one of the things I did when I was growing up, I wanted to be a phys ed teacher, I wanted to be a police officer, and I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a cop, a phys ed teacher, and I wanted to be a doctor. Okay, so I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon. So when I first went to school, that's what I wanted to be, and I realized between that and football, I only had limited brain space. I couldn't do all of it. Football in college was a full-time sport, so I broke off and went exercise phys. So, but because of my experience in high school, we didn't have a full strength conditioning program. Our biggest rivals, we were getting beat by schools there because they're bigger, stronger, but they have weightlifting programs inside of them, right? And then so we're just relying on talent. Our injury levels are higher. That was one thing. And then when I got into college, you know, and back in the day, college strength conditioning coaches, they weren't what they are now to where they're required to actually have the education and the certification to go along with it. There, most of the time, the strength conditioning coach was an assistant coach on a team that was just putting together some program. So they had the big three, you know, and the big three were the squats, the bench, and power cleans. And even today, you see kids going out there and trying to do these power cleans, and everybody's cheering them on, but they're going to get hurt, right? So even back then, so I taught myself how to do an Olympic list because I didn't grow up with money. So the Olympic list for me were just something I watched on Wild World of Sports. And I thought that was cool. I always wanted to do it. So I just watched the Olympic lifting off of TV, and I broke the systems down. I broke down the pulls, and so I just taught myself that, and
When was that?
it worked.
What season of life was that for you?
That was probably back in 85, 87.
I was born in '85. So you were kind of you were in your high school college years
Yes.
in that time frame.
And I wanted to fix the industry. I thought something was wrong about people that didn't. They're working with athletes at a high level and working with people at a high level, but they didn't actually have the background or the experience to actually do them. And they were just having people to rely on, just rely on pure grit and strength.